Let me start this off by saying that the other day I was texting on my cell phone, as you know, you are wont to do, as we all do far too much probably, and I was looking down at my cell phone as I was walking, and there was a sandwich board, a sign in front of a store in front of me, and it had a bunch of balloons tied to the top of it, and I was looking down at my cell phone, so I did not see the balloons, I did not see the sign, and I got all tangled up in the balloons because of technology. So please take what I'm about to say as me being part of this issue. But I have a question. When did the world stop being our primary focus? When did technology start being it? When did going outside become such a hassle? I find myself right now at the park that I grew up at. This is where I spent almost every single day when I was a little kid, when I was just a little, 8-9-year-old Alex. This is where I spent my time, was at this park, on this baseball field right here. I feel like every minute of every summer. And now how much time do any of us spend outside? And I'm not counting watching Planet Earth or North America or Blue Ocean or any of the really cool Discovery Channel documentaries that are out there. Watching those on Netflix does not count as going outside. I was told that. My question to those of you who say that Tumblr is cooler than a park outside, or that scrolling through your Twitter feed for the millionth time is more fun than going out and having plans with your friends in the real world, when did that start? Because I think I'm guilty of doing the same thing. I spent all day today laying in bed and watching Arrested Development. I mean, I went to the gym, but after that I just watched Arrested Development and got, funny looks from people as they watched me vlog. I wish there were a camera on the back of this camera so you could see when somebody's walking towards me how they look at me. Oof. Not get me wrong, I love online interaction, I love the online communities, but don't you feel that sometimes we're trading one for the other? I feel like it's so important to have both, to have a real life existence where you're able to go out and just run into people when you go out to the coffee shop or the bar or the ice cream park. I don't know where people go now. Where do people hang out? When you go out into the real world and have real world adventures, things happen by chance. Things very rarely happen by chance online because you have to actively click a link. You have to actively go somewhere, or someone has to send you to a really cool video. But in real life, see, I could just make friends with someone who ran by me, looking at me funny. Maybe you got his face. Maybe you got his face. What was that? Sorry. Things just happen and things appear and you find out new information and you go on adventures that you didn't expect to go on when you step outside your front door. And yes, it makes you late for dinner, but I don't know, there's a kind of charm in being late for dinner instead of just scrolling endlessly through Tumblr, don't you think? Perhaps it's just that I'm getting my first taste of summer here in Southern California and I'm really excited about the adventures that it could hold. This summer could be something really, really special. If we make it something really, really special. Maybe it's seeing the baseball diamond that I played Little League on for years when I was growing up and just wishing for the ability to cut loose on a Saturday and just go out and play in the park with all your friends and not have to send a Facebook invitation out about it. Technology. She's a cruel, cruel mistress. Let me know what you guys think about the transition from the analog world to the digital one, a transition that we are all actively and integrally a part of. Let me know about that in the comments. I hope that you're having a swell day. I'm gonna go walk around a bit outside, and then I've got some more news about adventures for you soon. But I hope that you're having a swell day, and until I see you next, let's go outside. It goes worldwide. Be brilliant.